Building the character of your school. This is a key element within the chapter. He speaks about how the character of the school is similar to culture, but it also is that component where it establishes like credibility among students, among the community, parents, teachers, administration, and it can be broad. But how do you build the character of your school is the question. You have to look at how school is. The school reliable? Is it firm on its convictions? Is it just in its disposition? It also you're looking at a collective organizational portion, and I think at times we struggle with looking at ourselves from the external, looking at ourselves from the parent view, or looking at ourselves from the community's eyes, because we believe we are not of such. I've been at two schools where I find that there's a little bit of lack of understanding why a parent may view our school this way, or a lack of understanding as to what it looks like when we see in Ohio they used to publish scores of schools, and so we would look at our school and see that, bam, this is where we're at in terms of the schools that receive federal funding, and it's an Adventist school. I think a lot of teachers struggled with the idea that you're being compared among others, and so the view of others, it is concerning. It is something you should think about as a principal, even more so. But how do you connect that over to those that you work with? And again, it goes back to building that trust again, to make transformation possible, and to have faith in that. But you have to be careful, because some of the views that are out there may not necessarily matter, right? Some of those views, some of the consequences of those views may be passing, and so you have to be able to determine from a collective standpoint, what are the things that we need to work on as an organizational character, and and how can we be effective with that not being the main key, but coming together and understanding what the view of the community has of you, both parents and others around. Those keys, those aspects are important, and so the book does go into explanation dealing with building the character of your school.